Hey guys, it's Ar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. Twisted Tuesday morning at 9:29. 1 minute to the New York Open. Here's the daily frame. Nasdaq, S&P, and Dow. Very weak picture, guys. Breaking low, breaking a low, breaking a low, and we have down days and bearish bodies on all three sisters. We are also handily below the 50-day moving average on the 1, 2, 3 sisters, and all 9 EMAs have crossed below their 21 EMAs just recently here on the Dow overnight. Very weak picture coming in to the New York Open, guys, and this is my 30-minute time frame right here, where you can see that we pushed down yesterday afternoon in New York, kind of sideways grinding here early Asia, dropping down in Asia, double bottoming in the pre-London, rallying in London, folding over, coming on back down again, putting in basically a triple bottom here, and then hanging about, not doing anything else. We have turbo zones up above, naked body, turbo zones down below, naked bodies. Very similar picture on the S&P 500, as you can see, almost identical in fact. And there's the 1 minute open range, guys. Looking at 53.5 points, fairly significant there, and 8.25 on the S&P. Nothing for me to do out of the gates, but I'll be watching this area here very closely, of course, and this area up here. But we have a down day, guys, in a very weak daily picture. You will notice the open range here, guys. This, in fact, is the London open range. We rallied all the way up, came all the way back, and you will see that the New York open range is basically the same as the London open range. So my dynamic open range will simply encompass this, and at the very least this, just as a starting point here, guys. It will likely be significantly wider than that too. Patience out of the gate. First we push down and then immediately push back up again here, guys. Buying coming in, fresh buying by the Americans. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Not going to jump on anything here, of course. This is a very, very vulnerable picture, to say the least, and a volatile picture, as you can tell. The size of that candle, guys. That's a 130-point candle right there. That's a gladiator candle if I ever did see one. Deleting my dynamic open range for now, guys. Dropping down to the 30-second chart, fast market conditions, and that would be an understatement. I'll delete the London open range, keep things clean. Nothing for me to do here. I do like to see synchronicity like this, guys. It simply means that whatever is happening here in the minds of the participants is happening across the board, whether it's the 500 blue chip names or the 100 tech heavy names. Of course, all of the Nasdaq stocks are now in the S&P 500. So synchronicity, to some extent, of course, is absolutely expected. That crossover, by the way, wasn't always the case. Really, in the last few years, more and more of the Nasdaq names have been included in the S&P 500. Very sloppy, choppy two sisters here, guys. Synchronized mess. All right, guys, dropping down below very quickly, sell stop order. Right below the current open candle, guys. We've already had a close below the open range. Sell stop order right now. Here we go. And I'm in, guys. I am in. Short the Nasdaq here, guys. Resolving down, back in line with the daily chart. As the weakness appears to be continuing, at least for a moment here. Turbo zone down below, naked bodies down below, acting as magnets. We've already broken prior days, many days, overnight, and now the Americans appear to be on the same track. And target 1 has been hit, guys, and so the 1 hour all or nothing trader has left the game with full profits. So why am I short here, guys? Hopefully it's very self-explanatory. Very, very weak daily, as I showed you initially on the three sisters breaking below 50 EMA, EMAs crossing, and so on and so forth. The picture is very clear below open range on both sisters, breaking down below 1, 2, 3 30-minute candles from the pre-New York session, having failed to rally strongly higher. Notice how we dropped down first and then shot up, but very strong fresh buying came in, but failed miserably, and then impulse down, corrected up, and started cascading down, rolling over, and then eventually breaking back down below the open range again. This is a very weak sign after this. After this fails against the tide and into the waves, these ripples don't stand a chance. And now we have structural deterioration happening as well. Here, here, and here. And target 2 has been hit, guys. Just to be clear, guys, this trade is very much being powered by the daily frame, the big picture structural deterioration. This was not the cleanest 30-minute time frame. But if I have this, I'm breaking 3 prior candle lows, heading down towards a turbo zone and naked bodies acting as magnets, this is a no-brainer for me and my approach to this. I certainly don't think for a moment that every trader should have taken the same entry as I did, and for the same reasons. We all have to come to the dance with our own interpretation. And there it is, guys. All 4 models fully profitable. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. It's only 10 o'clock, 30 minutes in. Maybe there'll be another opportunity. Who knows? I wish you a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow for Hump Day. Take care.